As the stars twinkle outside, let's journey through the ancient layers of Earth. Imagine each rock, each fossil, silently telling a story, whispering secrets of an era long forgotten. Feeling the weight of time, our minds drift back through eons, unfolding the mysteries of our planet's geological past, as solid and enduring as the mountains around us. With every heartbeat, we delve deeper, exploring the intricate tapestry forged by the relentless forces of nature, unveiling the chapters of Earth's tale, waiting to be discovered and revered. Welcome to Let's Learn While You Sleep. Tonight, we embark on an exploration of geological time, a seemingly endless continuum that tells the story of Earth's formation, its transformations, and the life that has thrived upon its surface. Imagine the vast horizons stretching across the eons, where ancient oceans roared and mountain ranges rose. Picture the slow dance of tectonic plates shifting beneath our feet, crafting our landscapes over millennia. As we drift through time together, allow your mind to wander and your body to relax, feeling tethered yet free in this journey into the past. To understand geological time, we must contemplate vast stretches of history, extending far beyond the brief flicker of human existence. Earth formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago, a nearly incomprehensible span that our minds can scarcely grasp. During this extensive period, our planet was molded through a ceaseless interplay of fiery and icy forces, transforming it from a molten mass into a habitable haven. Consider for a moment how in the Hadean Eon, when the Earth was still cooling, asteroids relentlessly bombarded its surface, creating vast oceans and a dense atmosphere. It is here, in this chaotic genesis, where our journey begins, mere whispers of life waiting in the crucible of molten rocks. Each layer of rock that we encounter along the way holds clues to the environments and climates that once dominated our planet, like pages from a storybook. The oldest rocks found, some in western Greenland, tell tales of this formative eon. These ancient stones, rich with minerals that reveal their origins, remind us that the Earth's crust is not the end, but rather the foundation for every story that follows. They are notes in a symphony of transformation, caught forever in a silent embrace of time, waiting patiently to reveal their secrets to those who dare to listen. Within the next geologic eon, the Archean, the stage began to settle. Life would begin to stir within the protective embrace of the oceans, marking the delicate beginnings of an incredible chapter that would define our very existence. As we continually traverse through time, the Archean eon unfolds. A time when the Earth's surface began to cool enough to allow the formation of stable continents and the first microbial life. Picture a world engulfed in layers of molten orange and black, where with every passing epoch, the ancient crust solidified into bedrock, long before complex forms emerged. The first life forms would have been captivating in their simplicity. Single-celled organisms thriving in primordial seas, where the first whispers of oxygen slowly began to accumulate, creating an atmosphere that would eventually sustain a diverse array of life. These early organisms were pioneers, utilizing sunlight and chemicals around them to survive, evolving in a world dominated by volcanic activity and shifting landscapes. It is estimated that life emerged as early as 3.5 billion years ago. Yet the exact moment and mechanism of this emergence remain cloaked in mystery, a tantalizing enigma inviting further exploration. Scientists have uncovered stromatolites, layered sedimentary formations created by the activity of microbial mats. These structures are akin to nature's ancient artists, inscribing their existence in stone, enduring narratives of life, adapting, evolving, and responding to ever-changing environments. Through these fragile yet resilient remains, we glimpse the genesis of biodiversity, creating a bridge between the past and present. In the wake of the vibrant Archean, the planet would soon be thrown into a tumultuous period of transformation, the Proterozoic eon, where life would embark on a remarkable journey of diversification, setting the stage for the explosion of complex multicellular organisms yet to come. As we move deeper into the chronicle of Earth's history, we find ourselves pulsing along the timeline that unveils the Proterozoic eon, stretching roughly from 2.5 billion to around 541 million years ago. Visualize a world evolving gradually. While life remained predominantly single-celled and microscopic, the foundations for future complexity were being steadily laid. This was the stage of ambitious innovation, where atmospheric oxygen levels significantly increased, a phenomenon known as the Great Oxidation Event, occurring approximately 2.4 billion years ago. Imagine this moment, an invisible shift creating a harmonious balance in our atmosphere. The sky would shift from dull shades to vibrant blues, the horizon transforming into a canvas for sunrises and sunsets. This change catalyzed profound effects, allowing multicellular organisms to eventually emerge, fostering the beginnings of what we now call life's bustling theatre. But the story did not only unfold amidst microbial wonders. The oceans were filled with strange creatures, like the enigmatic Ediacaran biota, whose existence dated back to around 600 million years ago. These early life forms resembled living alien landscapes, drifting like whispers in the water. They foreshadowed the explosion of diverse life that was just around the corner. As we closely observe these delicate creatures, we detect an intricate dance of survival and adaptation in the ever-changing oceanic environment, leading us towards the remarkable Cambrian explosion, a time when life would flourish beyond imagination, resulting in an ecological tapestry unlike any other. Prepare to embrace the unfolding wonders that would flourish when Earth entered the Mesozoic Age. Merging into the vibrant tapestry of life that defines our planet, we click into a gear that holds the Cambrian period in our view, roughly 541 to 485 million years ago. Picture an explosion of color and form, where life erupted like fireworks against the backdrop of the ancient sea, bringing forth a dazzling array of organisms that captured the imagination. Imagine the swirling currents of the ocean, teeming with strange creatures, like trilobites and animalocaridids, darting through the shallow waters and flourishing in a world that seemed custom-made for exploration. In these mineral-rich waters, life began to diversify profoundly, and the scaffolding for complex ecosystems was established, creating intricate networks where predation and survival shaped the continuous evolution of species. This was also the dawn of the first coral reefs, their structures acting as fortresses for countless marine inhabitants, thus setting the stage for a beautiful entwining of life and habitat. In the depths of these ancient oceans, the processes that supported life were unfolding at a staggering pace. Fossils from this period, often exquisitely preserved, unveil the stories that lie dormant under the surface, revealing the vibrant play of colors and textures that dance beneath the waves. Pay attention to this striking theater of life, as every coral, trilobite, and ancient fish contributed to the ecological symphony that composed the Cambrian seas, undoubtedly an experience that firmly plants its roots in the heart of Earth's vast geological history. As we delve deeper into the complex narrative of Earth's geological tale, we arrive at a pivotal chapter known as the Proterozoic Eon, spanning approximately 2.5 billion to 541 million years ago. Here, within this extended eon, life begins to emerge in forms that are astonishing and unique, evolving in a manner that still holds mysteries for scientists today. The Proterozoic is characterized by a gentle yet monumental shift in the planet's atmosphere, transitioning toward conditions more suitable for life. And yet, much of this expansive era remains enshrouded in silence and the unknown. During the latter half of the Proterozoic, the atmosphere begins to fill with oxygen, a period often referred to as the Great Oxidation Event. Scientists believe that this global upheaval, primarily driven by the activities of microscopic cyanobacteria, profoundly shaped the environment of our planet, creating a foundation upon which more complex life forms could eventually thrive. How remarkable it seems that such tiny organisms, invisible to the naked eye, could orchestrate changes on a global scale, tipping the balance from a reducing atmosphere to an oxidizing one, setting the stage for the evolution of larger, multicellular organisms that would come to dominate the face of the Earth. Consider, for a moment, the first flickers of multicellular life taking shape in the late Proterozoic, soft-bodied beings emerging from the depths of primordial waters, such as early sponges and jellyfish. These forms of life, simple yet elegant in their design, would yield vital evolutionary adaptations that paved the way for the Cambrian explosion, a time of unparalleled biological diversity, which would see the ancestors of nearly all modern animal groups arise. The mystery unfolds, layer by layer, as geological evidence hints at this moment of fecundity, painting a picture of an evolving planet alive with intricate webs of life, intricately woven into part of the grand tapestry of the cosmos. We gently transition from the Proterozoic into the vivid tapestry of the Cambrian period. A significant turning point in Earth's history unfurls. A mere 541 million years ago, an event unfolds that catapults life into an era alive with expression and diversity. This period, known as the Cambrian explosion, brings forth an explosion of life forms that continue to astound paleobiologists and evoke a sense of wonder in all who ponder the depths of life's journey. During this brief but transformative period, the oceans are teeming with an overwhelming array of shapes, sizes, and structures, each vying for survival in the celebration of life under the waves. The evidence discovered within ancient rock strata illustrates a remarkable evolutionary diversification, featuring not only the hardy trilobites, with their intricate exoskeletons and complex behaviors, but also early forms of vertebrates, and an assortment of marine invertebrates that would forever change the landscape of biological diversity. This rapid proliferation of life, sometimes referred to as the biological Big Bang, showcases the fluidity of evolutionary processes, hinting at the various paths life could take when conditions become ripe for adaptation and survival. As we consider the exquisite intricacies of these early life forms, we may wonder what innovative mechanisms of survival they devised: camouflage, mobility, and the intricate dynamics of predator-prey interactions. These fundamental relationships began to shape ecosystems in ways that would reverberate through epochs. Ancient reefs developed as ecosystems filled with vibrant corals and sponges, transforming the seafloor. The Cambrian period thus represents a majestic chapter in the story of our planet, a time when the richness of life reflected the hidden potential of geological processes and environmental changes, anchoring the delicate threads connecting life, geology, and the broader universe beyond. As we reverently glide past the vibrant spectacle of the Cambrian period and into the Ordovician, lasting from around 485 to 444 million years ago, we encounter a world where marine life flourishes even more profoundly. In this era, the seas are alive with the rhythmic pulse of cephalopods, brachiopods, and the well-known trilobites, which continue to thrive in their many hungry forms. The Ordovician marks a time of environmental shifts, with changes in sea levels affecting the distribution of life through the oceans, reiterating nature's resilience and adaptability amidst adversity. Yet somewhere in that vast ocean, a pivotal moment occurs. Scientists have unearthed evidence suggesting the first signs of colonization of land by plants as early as 470 million years ago. This fascinating emergence signals an intricate interplay between life and geology, new environments materializing, inviting complexity and interdependence. As primitive plants venture inland, they begin to alter the atmospheric composition and geological structure above and below the surface, intertwining themselves within the intricate web of Earth's systems. During this splendid time of exploration, life adapts to both the challenges of the sea and the nascent terrestrial realm, showcasing remarkable innovations in form and function. The descendants of our ancient aquatic ancestors find ways to harness sunlight for energy, their green tapestry adorning the landscape, in effect transforming the planet forever. As we move through the epochs, each significant event contains echoes of change that resound among the continents, reminding us that Earth's story is a dynamic interplay of geology and biology, propelling the saga of evolution onward through the ceaseless march of time. As we leave the rich habitats of the Ordovician behind and embrace the Silurian period, spanning from approximately 444 to 419 million years ago, we find ourselves witnessing the intricate dance of ecological transformation and innovation that reverberates across the ages. The Silurian is marked by the emergence of jawed fish, which dominate the seas, their scales shimmering with vestiges of life's relentless march towards complexity and adaptation. This age reveals a planet teeming with new possibilities, as diverse oceanic communities expand and evolve under the watchful gaze of a warming sun. During this eon, significant changes take place, primarily driven by the interplay of tectonics and climate, altering continental positions and ocean currents. Somewhere in the depths of the seas, we discover the first evidence of vascular plants. An extraordinary achievement for life as it begins to colonize the land with newfound vigor. Land-dwelling flora, such as early mosses and plants, surge forth into existence, gently binding the soil and establishing the foundations for communities that would alter the trajectory of life. Glancing back from the perspective of the Silurian, we may marvel at this complex web of interconnectedness, how terrestrial and aquatic life begins to intertwine as ecosystems evolve within each other. The introduction of root systems lays the groundwork for later forests, fundamentally transforming the landscape over epochs to come. Even in this primordial time, the legacy of life continues to intricately weave together with geological processes, telling a story that transcends mere survival. A narrative adorned with interconnectedness that binds our planet's history to the cosmic fabric of existence. As we gently immerse ourselves in the textures of the Devonian period, we are met with a world alive with fine detail and complexity, reminiscent of a lush painting on an ancient canvas. The sea, once again our stage, brims with unprecedented diversity. Creatures swarm in harmony, their bodies elegantly adapted to unique ecological niches. Among these fascinating beings, we find the first true fish, armored and gliding through shimmering waters, coexisting with jawless relatives. But this world is not only aquatic, the land begins to awaken as well. Consider for a moment the majestic presence of the first vascular plants, rising toward the sunlit sky, anchoring themselves in the sandy soil of ancient riverbanks. These pioneering green entities set forth an evolutionary mission beyond their immediate survival. They would transform the landscape itself. Indeed, as they photosynthesize, they are doing more than just feeding. They are crafting an atmosphere teeming with precious oxygen, shifting the balance of life profoundly. Amidst this flowering of life, an intricate drama unfolds beneath the surface. The Devonian is often called the Age of Fishes for a reason, as the oceans swell with a myriad of finned species. Notable among them are the lobe-finned fish, ancestors of all terrestrial vertebrates. Somewhere in that darkness, their evolutionary legacy begins to unfurl. In a majestic leap across time, these creatures will one day become the beings that roam the land, feeling the solid earth beneath their limbs. As forests grow denser, the interconnectedness of life reveals a complex tapestry of relationships taking shape. The air grows richer, filled with the breath of nature as the first insects take wing. It is within this exquisite moment of time, some 419 to 359 million years ago, where the foundation for our present environment began to solidify, shaping ecosystems and relationships that would endure for millions of years to come. As we drift seamlessly along the currents of time, we arrive at the Carboniferous period, a seemingly enchanting forested realm where the very air thrums with life, and the once aquatic landscapes are now blanketed with lush vegetation that reaches towards the sun. Imagine stepping into a primeval world, one filled with towering trees that rise like cathedrals into the sky, their trunks thick and gnarled, casting intricate shadows on the forest floor below. This is a time when the first true forests appear, flourishing under a warm and humid climate. Each breath we take here fills our lungs with richness as the oxygen levels soar, a gift from these verdant giants. The Carboniferous, spanning from approximately 359 to 299 million years ago, hosts a dazzling array of life forms, including massive insects that flit amongst the foliage, their wings catching the light in a kaleidoscope of colors. Among these are dragonflies, the size of hawks, their broad wings beating rhythmically in the gentle breeze. This era also gives birth to the amphibians, creatures emerging from their watery origins to stroll upon the soft, damp earth, discovering unimaginable delights among the lush undergrowth. Observe the dance of life unfolding endlessly before our eyes as the land continues to evolve. Some species begin to develop the traits of adaptability, allowing them to capitalize on the terrestrial environment's bounteous offerings. With time, we witness the rise of land-dwelling reptiles, ultimately branching out to form a great variety of new life forms. The interconnected web of existence during this epoch serves as a profound reminder of the complexity that underpins our very existence, a delicate balance that has persisted over millions of years, creating the rich tapestry of ecosystems we celebrate today. Drifting onward, we find ourselves enveloped by the serenity of the Permian period, which unfolds approximately 299 to 252 million years ago. This epoch introduces us to a landscape painted with dramatic contrasts, a time marked by immense scale and profound transformation. Envision vast deserts stretched out under blazing suns, juxtaposed with the remnants of flourishing forests, now retreating in response to shifting climates. Within this intricate environment, life continues to adapt in fascinating ways. Witness the once vibrant swamps and lush wetlands give way to first-ever reptiles, the seeds of a lineage that would thrive and multiply. Explore the richness of this time, where marine life flourishes once more in the warm, shallow seas, even as the land becomes increasingly arid. Consider the remarkable adaptations of organisms that flourish. The ancestors of modern mammals begin to emerge in the shadows, creatures that learn to withstand the harsh shifts of temperature. However, this era teeters on the brink of calamity, a harbinger of a great extinction event that awaits just beyond the horizon, leading to the loss of vast swaths of life. In this devastating march towards the end, it is revealed that as many as 90% of marine species and a staggering 70% of terrestrial vertebrates may vanish, forever altering the fabric of life. Yet through this backdrop of loss, we bear witness to resilience. The landscape, even as it trembles under the weight of change, holds seeds of hope. Those who endure adapt, while new life forms slowly begin to emerge, ever evolving toward a future enfolded in uncertainty, but nevertheless rich with possibilities. The tapestry of existence recalls a wisdom embedded in the very essence of life itself. The relentless pursuit of a future birthed from past triumphs and tragedies, a narrative as old as time itself, illuminating the intricate connections that tie every creature together. As we gently traverse the confines of the Mesozoic Era, a rich tableau unfolds before our eyes, introducing us to an age often romantically referred to as the Age of Reptiles, sprawling from approximately 252 million years to about 66 million years ago. Imagine a world that pulses with life once more, where towering dinosaurs roam the land, their massive bodies casting long shadows upon the vibrant landscapes below. As we traverse the vast ranges of time, we witness how these incredible forms of life evolved from earlier ancestors, adapting to the world that surrounds them. The climate, warm and welcoming, offers a garden of abundance, promoting the evolution and diversity of flora, with immense ferns dominating the scenery. Throughout the centuries, lush vegetation flourishes, creating a favorable dwelling for creatures both large and small. The triad of periods that compose the Mesozoic, Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous, each reveals a distinct and captivating chapter in the unfolding story of life. In the Triassic, the birth of dinosaurs heralds a new beginning, as they emerge from a landscape still marked by the scars of the Permian extinction. And yet, as we glide into the Jurassic, we are greeted with the majestic sight of long necks grazing in the canopies, their gentle movements merging seamlessly with the rustling leaves above. Somewhere in that grand arena, smaller mammals scurry quietly beneath, weaving their own tales of survival. But the Mesozoic is not merely a stage set for the Titans. It also offers a panoramic glimpse into the myriad life forms intertwined within the tapestry of existence. Smaller yet equally fascinating creatures begin to spread and flourish. The air becomes alive with the flap of wings as the first birds take flight, their ancestors having emerged from theropod dinosaurs. As we witness this dance of evolution unfolding before us, the interconnections between species become clear, revealing life's great narrative, a story that is intricately woven together through all these ages, echoing through the chambers of time to remind us that life is a continuous thread, rich in resilience, ever-changing, yet eternally interconnected. As we drift effortlessly into the enchanting realm of the Jurassic period, we find ourselves amidst a bustling world, alive with vibrant ecosystems and colossal creatures, resisting the hands of time. Here, a rich tapestry of life flourished, painting the landscape with shades of green and earthy browns, as lush ferns and towering conifers formed the canopies of expansive forests. This is a time when the Earth's continents began to drift apart, their slow and deliberate movements reshaping the very foundations of life. Consider for a moment the majestic dinosaurs that roamed these ancient lands, their immense bodies casting long shadows over fertile plains where insects buzzed and small mammals scurried in the underbrush. Among these behemoths, the mighty Brachiosaurus stretched its long neck toward the leafy treetops, while the swift-footed Velociraptor darted through the foliage, a testament to the delicate balance of predator and prey. The air was rich with the scent of damp earth and fragrant flora, a vibrant pulse of sounds enveloping the surroundings as astounding rays of sunlight penetrated the dense forest canopy, illuminating the scene with a golden hue. It is here that a delicate interplay existed between life forms. Some creatures soared aerially or glided silently through the air, while others thrived in the depths of the oceans that surrounded these lush landmasses, hinting at the interconnectedness of life. The Jurassic period, spanning from approximately 201 to 145 million years ago, bore witness to the flourishing of dinosaurs, and yet it was also the stage for the rise of the first birds, emerging from their theropod ancestors, representing a significant evolutionary leap. We are curtained to a dynamic drama, unfurling as geological forces shaped vast landscapes, from low-hanging fog enveloping coastal cliffs to placid lakes reflecting the azure sky. Let yourself breathe in the life that once thrived here, for it whispers to us, lingering just beyond the grasp of our memories. As we advance along the winding path of geological time, we arrive at the Cretaceous period, a final flourish of life within the age of the dinosaurs, before the curtain would fall on this remarkable epoch. The world, now a theatre of dramatic ecological transformations, resounded with the calls of creatures both magnificent and small, thrumming with the ever-present sense of evolution's relentless march. Blooms of flowering plants emerged during this time, painting landscapes with a riot of colours as vibrant blossoms attracted a profusion of insects, drawing them into a beautiful symphony of interdependence. Above, the sky filled with the fluttering wings of pterosaurs, soaring gracefully on invisible currents, while below, the massive Triceratops grazed slowly, its imposing frame adorned with a formidable frill that offered both protection and splendour. This is a remarkable chapter where life grew rich and diverse, signalling the beginnings of an intricate balance as mammals began to emerge, softly revealing their adaptability. During the late Cretaceous, approximately 100 to 66 million years ago, the landscape was drastically altered by climate shifts, leading to changes in habitats and ecosystems. Coral reefs thrived in the warm, shallow waters, and the seas teemed with enrichment as the ocean sustained its creatures in a fluid dance of predator and prey. Silently, gliding aquatic reptiles ruled the deeper realms, indicating a remarkable tapestry of life occupying myriad niches, ever seeking harmony within nature's embrace. And yet, as life flourished, the very foundations of the world trembled under mighty forces. Somewhere in that darkness, a cosmic event loomed, heralding a catastrophic transformation. As we reflect on this fragile beauty and the interconnectedness of all life, let your spirit wander through the vast landscapes that stretched endlessly, where ancient memories echo, waiting for us to embrace their lessons once more. As we conclude our journey through the vastness of geological time, may we hold dear the stories etched into the fabric of Earth. Each layer tells a tale, a whispered dialogue between stone and sky, water and life, revealing the complexities and wonders of our existence. As you nestle deeper into sleep, let these echoes of time wrap around you, comforting and profound. Allow the slow cadence of Earth's history to guide your dreams, letting your mind drift gently like the currents of ancient oceans, embracing the peace found in this eternal story that is intertwined with your own. Let the soft embrace of the night guide you towards serenity as you surrender to the soothing whisper of slumber. Thank you for spending your night with Let's Learn While You Sleep. Subscribe and come back tomorrow night. We'll be here. Sleep well.